सत श्री अकाल। रामकली महला पहला, घर पहला चौपदे। एक ओंकार सत नाम, करता पुरख निर्भव निर्वैर, अकाल मूरत अजूनी सैबन गुर प्रसाद. This is a paragraph. What I am trying to read is that of Guru Nanak Dev Ji. It starts with Ek Onkar, which is the first voice, the first sound that the world was fashioned with, and it also means that there is but one Lord. Ek Onkar. There is that one sound, that one Lord, and that one name is Satnam, is true. He is that one name, that one truth that we know is nothing but Karta Purak. He is the creator and doer of everything that you see around us. He is, or that force is, Nirbhav. That means that force is without fear. That force is Nirvair. It is without discrimination. And that force is Akal Murat. Or you can also read this as Akal Murti. That means that force is a reflection and the image of the world that is fashioned and the world that is created. It is a reflection of life and the world that is around us. That is how strong and powerful that force is, and that force, because it is so powerful, is nothing but stable and the truth, and that one force that can be heard, and that was what and how the world was originally created. Ajuni, that force is undying. It can never die. Seban, it is self-existent. That means it by itself is enough to sustain itself. It doesn't need any external resource. It doesn't need any external validation. Such is the force, because that force is truth and it is undying. And now that we recognize and can only talk and imagine about how great that force is, we seek blessings and mercy of that force to be able to get on with our life. Gur Prasad. So seeking the blessings of that Guru and that force, let's move forward. Koi padta sehsa kirta, koi pade purana. Some people read the scriptures, kirta, of the Sanskrit scriptures, while others read the Puranas. Koi naam jape jap mali, lage tise nit dhyana. Some use the malas, the beads of the malas, and each bead of the mala to chant your name, and it is their methodology to remember you, to meditate on you. And this is just something that works so that they are able to meditate on you. Each of us is different, and we do different things to come closer to you. But abhi kabhi kichhu na jana, tera eko naam pachana. But know that neither now, neither never, like never ever, can I really know the things around me, or the truth of the things around me, because everything around me is based on perspective. Everything around me is contextual. Everything around me is based on multiple variables in the world and the environment. So what is that one thing which is stable, which can be a true fact? Tera naam, ek onkar sat naam. So what is the only thing that I can truly know? Tera eko naam pachana. That is the only thing that I know for a fact that is true, that is honest, that can never orphan me or betray. न जाना हरे मेरी कवन कते. The truth is, because I don't know anything else, I cannot even know, dear Lord, what is going to be my condition. What does this mean? It means that if my perspective is that of someone who believes that I am a victim or I have been wronged, then in my condition, in my perspective, I will always be the person who is being wronged. I will always give excuses. I will always cry. I will always sulk. I will always blame God and everyone around me because I am the victim. And I believe that I am the victim, and that is my perspective. But if my condition and my perspective is such that where I believe I am being graced, I am being loved, I am being encouraged, I am being motivated, and I am in a process of growth and learning, and my mistakes is a part of my learning, then my perspective makes my condition to be that of optimism and growth and learning. So what does this tell you? That really what we think of the world and of ourselves is just perspective. It is not a universal truth. हम मूरख अज्ञान सरनी प्रभ तेरी कर कृपा राखे मेरी लाज पते. This means that really we are foolish. We are unwise and ignorant. We really don't know what is going on, because what is going on is really just a perspective and our mindset, and that mindset we make it out to be the universal truth. And in this condition, dear Lord, today if I am building the awareness that really I am not that wise, or I have so much learning to do, I come to your sanctuary, to your feet with that knowledge. Why? Hoping that you accept me and that you grace me and you bless me and you take care of me and you save and restore my honor. You gave me this form of a human being. You made me a human for a reason, dear Lord. I come to your feet, I come to your sanctuary so that you are able to guide me and restore my honor so that I am able to do what you brought me on earth to do. Rahao. कबहू जियड़ा ऊब चढ़त है, कबहू जाई पैयाले. Sometimes our soul, our hearts, the soul soar up high in the heavens, and sometimes the same soul dips deep down into the underworld, into the netherworld. The point is, everything around us is variable, right? When we are confident, when we are feeling great, we become arrogant, we become overconfident, and we become judgmental, and we start judging people around us. So what this is saying is that sometimes when our souls and our when we are confident and our souls are up high in the skies, we are looking down upon everyone because we feel that we are indispensable, we are super successful. And then there are times where we dip down to the underworld because we feel insignificant and irrelevant. We feel sad and underconfident and we need validation. The point, what the Bani is trying to say is, लोभी जियड़ा थिर ना रहत है, चारे कुंडा बाले. Your soul, unfortunately, is filled with greed. And when it is filled with greed, it cannot be stable. It cannot be in one place, and that is the greed that drives you to go up to the skies where you're looking down upon people, where you're feeling arrogant of your success and the money and the fame of whatever you have, or it makes you fall down underground where it makes you feel insignificant and unworthy of yourself, both of which are untrue. So, if your mind and your soul is filled with greed, it is bound to run in all four different directions wherever it can find, because it is looking for more and more things to validate your existence. Validate your existence, which means that you don't believe that what you have, your path, your coming on earth to be true. You yourself don't believe in that purpose, and which is why you're running around to seek validation. मरण लिखाई मंडिल में आई, जीवन साजी माई. Remember, so now we are going to the lesson and the learning that Guru Nanak Dev Ji is trying to tell us. He says, when you come on earth, it is written that you are going to die. You are not immortal. So you are coming with death written in your destiny. You come to Mandal mein aaye. You come on earth amongst people. Jeevan Sajhi Mai. It is your job and your duty to make your life, your soul, purposeful. That is the reason why you were put here. एक चले हम देखे स्वामी, बाह बलंती आई. I look around me. I am able to see around me as people around me die one by one. And what does that tell me? That death will also come to me. And sometimes when people close to me begin to die, I can almost feel the death near my arms. Each person has to go at some point. And when we go alone. So while you are here on earth, make your life worthwhile. Make it honest, make it a truth, a universal truth, in whatever way that you can do. And when it is time for you to go, you know what? ना किसी की मीत, ना किसी का बाई, ना किसे बाप ना माई. When it is time for you, remember that neither your beloved, neither your sibling, neither your parents, your father or mother, nobody can come and help you when it is time to go. That journey of dying and crossing over is one that you have to do yourself. That journey is painful and difficult, but that is that journey that you will have to do yourself based on your karma on earth. But what is that one thing that can make your journey peaceful? Pranvat Nanak je tu deve, ante hoi sakhai. Dear Lord, right? If you think I am capable, if you bless me and grace me, and if you think that I am worthy of it, then if you bless me with your name, that's all I am asking. Because once I believe in your name, which is a universal truth, then I have an anchor and stability in my life that can allow me to make my destiny, reach my destiny and make my life worthwhile. And when that happens, I know my end will be peaceful, without regrets. And that can only happen, my dear Lord, when you are there to help me and protect me and grace me and grant me with your name. Ek Onkar Sat Naam. वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा, वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह.